even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. Left side caught by Diggs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good job right there. 14.
To throw is Wilson. Got his man, it's Warren. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey, alert. 14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now it's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. Now Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Stroud and company going for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A handoff for Warren. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll run it. Warren. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. This goes out wide for Mixon. And now off to the races, down the right side. Joe Mixon, the race is on. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's free at the 35. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 92 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. And Stroud now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Man in motion left. That's Collins. Stroud now on 4th down. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Another one caught by Collins.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Already.
Stroud out of the gun here. That is intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we...
He's got a man complete.
Down the left sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Calvin Austin, 91 yards. And the Steelers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery here. We're in the fourth quarter. You've got to take that shot, especially since you're down on the scoreboard. But I have to understand what was going on defensively. They've got to know that as well, don't they?
Absolutely, but they look lost defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Stroud.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Stroud to throw it. Finding Schultz, and he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Deeper. 12. Hey, go double count right here, double count.
Now Wilson. He finds Austin complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw with Stroud. That's caught by Diggs.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Stroud back to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. It's caught. Ferguson. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Yeah! There you go! Hey, Tig! Hey, kill! 47! Here we go, going to 54, going to 26.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kill!
Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return of the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Ross off the play fake. Escapes the... And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these two play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. Play action. Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. It's taken in by Lamb. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here. Prescott now on 3rd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 8-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Almost Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Right here.
Putting the tight end in motion.
26.
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, kill. 27.
3rd and goal. Prescott. And oh, he got it. Interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First down, here's Russ. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Play action, it's Wilson. It's caught, that's Calvin Austin. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Steelers first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
No tap.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 4th down, Wilson. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers having just a hair or two shy of midfield. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Dak to the air here. Close carried by Brandon Cooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of grass ahead. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw for Prescott. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
To the air, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down throw from Wilson. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Wilson now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's Wilson, 4th down. He's trying another one deep. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again is Dak. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
One final shot before halftime. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. For Darrell Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
19.
Looking to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Let's take.
He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Cut. Look left, look left. Cut.
Russ now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
14, run it. Cut.
At the 22-yard line.
Cut. Move the team. Cut.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Easy.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
12. Who ain't got?
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. He'll start from the 39. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch is made in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dak now from the gun. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Russ. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. He spins right by him. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
Touch 50.
Here's Wilson to the air. And got The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun is Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Third and just 2 to go. Dak to the air here. Throw complete to Lamb. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Dak throwing again. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 12. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Blitz coming. Russ. Austin's there to haul it in. the Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Let's take. Here we go. 46. 26.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Again, he's got room. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's take. 26.
Play action, Prescott. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cut.
Putting a receiver in motion. Wilson with it on 1st. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Right left. Cut.
Russ now from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott to throw. He puts everything behind this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott now on 3rd down. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Dak off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. Racing down the left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Mike Williams, the touchdown. And the Steelers lining up to go for 2 once more. Tight end in motion left. Wilson's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. That's Lamb running the slant. Here he goes again. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. The 5th of the game.